What's up everybody? You just saw me starting my training session on my Polar M400. In the last video you saw that I installed my whole shot device for the upcoming race that I had. But I didn't talk about the race itself, so I'm going to do that now. While I was riding the races, I had a very nice day, but the results were not quite there. It was a long time ago that I rode a race, but I was training not every Saturday, but every other Saturday most of the time. And I was riding, at least I thought I was riding 15 to 20 minute sessions, and sometimes even longer I thought, but I didn't know for sure. And during the race I felt like with 5 or 6 laps I couldn't do anything anymore. My arms got sore, so I wanted to make sure that I was riding full sessions in my during the training, so at least 20 minutes plus, because the races I ride are 20 minutes plus 1 lap. So the sessions I want to do in training should be at least 20 minutes plus as well. So I started riding with my Polar again, and it has a heart rate monitor as well, so I put the heart rate strap on as well. So at the end of this video I will show you what my heart rate looks like, and some other information that the watch gives. So after riding with the Polar watch I came to the conclusion that my sessions were quite in a good place. So I was riding 20 to 25 minute sessions, so that was in the right spot, but it wasn't quite like the intensity that you ride in a race. So, and as well with the races you have some excitement playing its part as well, so there is a big mental game as well, and especially it was one of the first races in several years for me. So you always want to do good in such a race, and it's nice to get good results. So you aim for that as well. But I came to the conclusion that I need to change my training a little bit and ride with a bit more intensity, and then at least a full session of 20 to 25 minutes. And if I'm feeling right I will go over that as well, because if you're training longer than you need to race, you have some spare energy left in the races. So enjoy this training session. It was quite a fast session because the track was still very flat, and it was at the beginning of the afternoon, so everybody just started riding. So I recorded the first session because then I could do the rest of the sessions without GoPro and focus a little bit on my riding, because I feel when I ride with the GoPro I always have a little bit of a different feeling than when I ride without the GoPro. But at the end of this session I will show you my heart rate during this session as well, and some other information. So if you want to see that, keep watching. So I stopped the video there because we didn't have any vision anymore. So let's go over the training session. So as you can see, you see a map that tracks where you rode. So the GPS, because we are riding in the forest, the GPS is not always as accurate, and it loses the signal a little bit. But nevertheless, it's quite accurate, and sometimes it performs better than other times. But here you can see that I'm riding the track several times. So as I go over the heart rate, you can see that where I ride on the track. So you can see that I start riding here. It's at 19 seconds. And then you see that my heart rate is start going up. And if you follow the dot on the map, you see that it's a little bit off, but now I made one lap. So after one lap, my heart rate is at 175. Then if we ride another lap, my heart rate is at 188. And for the rest of the session, it stays at almost my maximum heart rate. And you see that there are a little bit of dips sometimes. So you see that here it goes down a little bit. That's most likely the place where I wanted to help the other rider that fell. And then it goes back right up to 188. And you see that for the whole session it's quite constant. Only here at the end, that's where I started following the guy with number 27, and you see that my heart rate goes a little bit higher sometimes because I'm chasing him, and at some point I pass him as well, I believe, but that's not, you cannot see it on camera anymore because it's fully covered in dirt. And then let's see, and I ride several more rounds, and here I leave the track. So that's at 21 minutes 37 seconds. So the session was around 21 minutes, so that's 20 minutes plus one lap, and that's exactly the racing time as well. So that's yeah, I was quite happy with this session. And here you can see the speed as well. The speed sometimes falls away because the GPS signal is not available, and the height is not as accurate either. But if we scroll down a little bit, we can see some more information, and then you see that my average heart rate was 185 and the maximum heart rate was 194. So that's quite high, and it's the whole session quite high, and I will use this as a reference for my next training sessions, and I'm planning to wear it every time I ride, so I can compare if things change, and at least I want to track how long I'm riding, so that I'm at least riding 20 to 25 minutes. So yeah, that's it's very nice to track that a little bit and see how you're doing. So that was all for this video. If you have any questions about this video, let me know in the comments. And if you like this type of content, make sure to like the video and consider to subscribe. I appreciate it a lot, and you are helping the channel out with that as well. Also make sure to click the notification bell so you stay up to date with all my my new videos. And as always, see you next time.